Cola.
JuJuBeez, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
When she was asking for Coke, I didn't think it was going to be.
Coca-Cola.
To be honest.
It's Coca-Cola.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
You ready, Dougie?
We got it going on, baby. Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, welcome to Bungalow 605, the New Croc Park. Welcome to Chi-Town, 1927.
Yes.
Welcome to the Black Bear. Welcome to the Den. Welcome to the Snug.
Yes. Let's snug it out, baby.
Doug Reiser.
Doug Reiser here, coming at you.
Mel Yodkins.
What's up?
Ashley Mae King.
Oh, hello.
I'm Rosie, and we are the JuJuBeez. Cheers.
I like this. Cheers.
On the Stick, a 2020 movie directed by George C. Wolfe, starring Viola Davis and Chadwick Boseman, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
This film, based on the play of the same name by August Wilson, follows the story of Ma Rainey, a famous blues singer, and her band during a recording session in 1920 Chicago.
So, interesting fact, the screenwriters and producers worked together to create some new scenes for the movie to make the storytelling a little tighter, a little more concise, and also really drive home some of those solid themes that you see throughout. Their intention was to make sure that anything they did add, it added value to the script and kept the same feel that the play did, and of course cut it down from the 2.5-hour play.
Wow.
So as for the band members, everyone in the movie actually played their instruments. Viola Davis sang one of the pieces. The actors in the band actually played, tinkled the ivories, plucked those strings, gave a gentle slide to that trombone.
That is crazy.
Right?
Yes, and Chadwick actually learned how to play the trumpet on set. So he would take his time in the hotel where they all stayed and practice on the set in his room 24/7.
Wow.
He learned how to play it. So he was committed.
Yeah.
100. Yep.
Dedication.
Amazing.
I think Viola Davis herself said great performances don't happen by accident. And this film, if you just look at the sheet, you can see why the power and greatness of this project is indeed no accident. Denzel Washington producing, August Wilson, the creator. You've got Branford Marsalis handling the music. You've got the late, great Chadwick Boseman. You've got Viola Davis, George C. Wolfe directing. These are some ingredients, y'all. It's no accident. A word on Viola Davis, and we've been kind of celebrating her on our Instagram page all week, and she's just celebrated a birthday, by the way, so happy birthday, Miss Viola Davis.
Happy B-Day.
And
Happy birthday.
what a fine artist, what a fine lady she is. Any sports fans in here?
Come on, man. Stupid question. Of course.
Stupid question. No.
I'm a Viola Davis fan, of course.
In horse racing, they have the Triple Crown. Okay, you get the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness, Belmont Stakes.
Right.
If any horse or jockey win even one of those races, it's life-changing. It's career-changing. Golf and tennis have major tournaments, the Grand Slams. In baseball, you have the Triple Crown. RBIs, batting average, and home runs. You sweep those, you've got the crown. But to win any one of them is a significant accomplishment, just one. The Triple Crown in the world of performing arts, in the world of acting, is the Oscar, the Emmy, and the Tony, right?
Yep.
Viola Davis has the Triple Crown of acting. She has completed the Grand Slam. She was the youngest and first African-American actress to accomplish this. And after a lifetime of taking on the small parts, the best friend, the wife, or some other token role, but some good ones mixed in there, she takes on the role of Ma Rainey as if to say, just in case the awards didn't convince you, I am the finest actor of my generation.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
And Davis has had a slew of great performances and a slew of nominations, although she needs no validation. But her performance in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom stands apart for a few reasons. And here's one. This role allowed her, I think, to let the years of being turned away, turned down, pushed aside for perhaps more household names, perhaps more white names, years of being referred to as the Black Meryl Streep, which seems like a compliment and a slight. This performance, from my observation, allows her to lay it all at the feet of Hollywood and say, do you get it now? Do you finally get it? And the industry, in all fairness, has rewarded her. She's got nominations. She has hardware. But I think this is really an example of how much better some artists have to be just to have a place at the table. Because when you watch this performance, which may or may not even be her best, you see the indignation not only of Ma Rainey, but dare I say, and I say this reverently, you see the indignation of Viola Davis. Bravo. Yes. Bravo. What a brave performance. But it's just Viola being Viola. There's a lot of major players associated with this movie. Obviously, the late Chadwick Boseman, August Wilson, George C. Wolfe, and we're going to hit on that. But I do have a rather unsung hero that probably doesn't get the recognition that others on this film might get. But this person is well deserving, and it's not someone you might think I'm referring to, but he is a major, major player. I'll tell you who that is coming up in a few minutes. But let's get this kicked off with Ashley Mae King. Ooh. Ashley, what'd you like, what'd you love, what not so much? Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is a film that just automatically is transportive. Like, it takes you to this time with the costume design, the set design, the lighting design, and the color theory at place here. She opens in that deep maroon dress with that seafoam green fan, and it's just striking. The person who's like, this is all working together, like this is the work of an artist, to make this like visual treat. And I like that so much. What I loved, what really stood out to me so much though, is the dialogue in this film. It is so natural. It is so organic, which, I mean, part of that it obviously goes to the writing, but it also depends very heavily on these performances that are so nuanced and so just natural. They are these characters. There was no thought of them being the actors behind them. They inhabited these characters fully. But the writing too, it needs its praise to be sung, and the way that it has this slow creep of tension about it, and the way it just climbs and climbs and climbs to a height that I was not anticipating it to go to. And I thought it had a really clever play on that specific tension between the generations and the thought of how things are and how they could be. I feel like that's a theme that was really played on a lot within the film. And you can tell that this was adapted from a stage play with the circular nature of the conversations where, they'll start something and then come back to that for a button on the end is a very, I feel, is staged type writing.
It felt a little more like theater than cinema.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Frankly, so.
Definitely.
Very theatrical. And the way that they just languish in a singular location and they're down in that rehearsal room for so long, and that lets the dialogue really just carry us through, and letting that pace of the writing be what propels it forward. God, to just be sitting in the audience feeling that tension happening in real life, I would give anything to experience that. I can imagine how transformative that would have been to be an audience member for this stage play. And that slow crawl towards things becoming just so altogether unhinged. I would love to witness that in real life. It was both horrifying and engaging, and I just could not look away at all. The only thing I didn't like is perhaps it is very rare that a sapphic relationship is portrayed in film. And so it is kind of a shame to see one so wrought with jealousy and infidelity. But something soft and nurturing has no place in the mood of this film. So, and I think having those issues around it, grounded it in the reality that the film is in. But that was really it was so engaging. I want to read the stage play. I want to see the stage play. I want to watch this movie again and again.
There are some films or some art. There's some things in art that send you down a rabbit hole.
Yes,
because you want to know this, and that sends you to this. But this one, it'll keep you in the realm. Because
absolutely.
There's so much there. I have a follow up.
Yeah.
Did you have any more? I know one thing that Ashley really brings to this podcast is she's sort of become our problematic police. There is one character in this that I was curious to know what you thought. You tend to talk about agency. the character of Dussie.
Yeah.
She's sort of the female gal friend of Ma Rainey. I'm not sure what exactly that means, but we know that
they would have been described in history as being very good friends. You know?
And then she kind of has the thing with
Yes.
Bozeman's character. But aside from that, did you feel like there was enough arc? What were your thoughts on that?
So that was something too that could be potentially problematic. Is I do feel like there's a power dynamic between Ma and her where I'm not sure if she has the full agency in that relationship. You know what I mean? I don't know, because Ma seems to be taking care of her, like both financially, like buying her clothes and all these kind of things and like carrying her along. I don't know if that relationship is fully, like if she has full autonomy over that. And I wanted her to experience a little bit more of this plot, to play more of an active role rather than just being an object of jealousy. And I do think that she is very much treated like an object. Is it progressive to say that she's treated by an object by a woman rather than just a man? Kind of no, but like it's something different. I found that character really striking, and from the very beginning, I kind of thought part of her journey was going to be her longing for the stage, because you see her backstage kind of mimicking the movements of the dancers. And I thought maybe that like was going to come into play at some point, but it never really comes through.
Yeah.
We don't get to know her.
But I like Dussie.
I did too.
I like Dussie.
So do I.
Okay, now we're going to take a little break from our discussion to a brand new segment we call You Can't Handle the Truth. Doug Reiser will read 5 true or false statements pertaining to this film or pertaining to the artist. This has got a bit of an award theme to it, but Dougie, it's all yours.
Let's get it on. You can't handle the truth.
Yes, Ashley and Mel have to decide which of these is true. Which
We're going to
is
start with
All right,
Ashley.
here we go.
You ready?
I can
Question number
handle it.
1. Come on. You can handle it?
I think so.
You got it. Let's do it. Chadwick Boseman was nominated for an Academy Award for his role in Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, but did not win. The Oscar for actor in a leading role ended up going to Gary Oldman for the film Mank. True or false?
Oh no. I watched this. True.
Oh, you can't handle the truth.
Who was it?
False.
Who was it? I can't think of any other movie.
Boseman didn't win,
Boseman
but
won.
Right.
But Boseman
He should
was nominated.
Yes.
Yes.
Right? But the Oscar, the best actor didn't go to Gary Oldman, but was in fact also nominated. It went to Anthony Hopkins. In the movie, what was the movie? The
Father.
Father.
I didn't see
All right, now,
I didn't see it.
question number 2.
What a
Let's go.
shame.
Come on, Mel.
Okay,
Let's
I'm
do
ready.
it.
I'm
Let's
ready.
do it.
Let's do
ready?
it.
Go. Viola Davis was also nominated for an Academy Award in the film Ma Rainey. Here we go. But did not take home the hardware. The award went to Frances McDormand for Nomadland. True or false?
False.
I knew that one.
You cannot handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth, Mel.
Come here.
You can't handle it.
All right.
True.
Zero, zero.
True.
Back to
I
Ashley.
know.
True.
True.
Zero.
Zero.
All right,
Okay,
come on.
you don't have to rub it in,
Let's
Douglas.
get it going on. You know what I'm saying? All right, we got number 3.
Right.
All right. Okay. Did Boseman and Davis fare any better at the Golden Globes with Ma Rainey? They were both nominated. Viola Davis for Best Actress and Chadwick Boseman for Best Actor. Boseman took home the Golden Globe for Best Actor, but Davis lost to Andra Day for Best Actress. True or false?
False. Didn't she win?
Wait, come here.
She deserved it though.
0 for 3, man.
Oh my goodness, you cannot handle the truth.
only
It's true.
Andra Day did win the
After losing the
For
Academy
what film?
Awards, Andra Day won the Golden
people
Globe.
versus the United States versus Billie Holiday.
She won it. She won it.
Okay.
Yes, you said it.
I only watched the awards.
Mel,
for
you
the
can
outfits.
steal this for the win.
Number
No
4.
pressure.
The 2011. You ready?
I'm ready.
If you
I'm
don't
ready.
get this, you're gonna get us. All right.
You're gonna throw
When
your
did this
paper at
turn
me.
violent?
The Help. This is not violent. It's just being true or false.
Okay.
All right. The Help. You know The Help?
Yes.
Do you need help?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Garnered an Academy Award for Octavia Spencer for Best Supporting Actress. Viola Davis won Best Actress for the same film that year. True or false?
True.
You cannot handle the truth.
Man.
No, she didn't win. She didn't.
Oh,
She
gosh.
did.
She won Best Supporting Actress for The Help.
No, she did not.
No.
Oh.
She did not.
Did.
She did not. She did
Was
not.
in fact nominated for leading actress for that film,
But didn't win it.
but lost. There you go. To who?
I'm confused now.
Michelle Williams
Oh.
Oh.
for My Week.
Another
with Marilyn.
snub. All right, number 5.
By the way. All right.
All right.
For the win.
So here we go.
the win.
We're gonna. This is a tag
Everything to
team
play
now
for.
the
Yep.
both of you. You ready?
We're going
All
to do
right,
this
ready?
together.
Speaking of Denzel, this is our last question. You ready?
Ready?
Ma Rainey, producer Denzel Washington, won his first Oscar for his performance in the 1992 film Malcolm X. True or false?
True, right? What else would it be for?
I don't know what else it would be for.
True.
Is your answer
Or
true?
false?
Our answer is true.
Not a one.
You
guys didn't
cannot
get
handle it. True.
I went into it
False.
tonight.
Denzel was nominated for Best Actor in Malcolm X, but lost to Al
for
Pacino
5,
in
y'all.
Son of a Woman.
Oh, for
Did he?
5.
Has he never won one?
He also won an Oscar
What did he
for
win for
Training
us?
Day in 2002.
But before that, he won for Glory in 89.
And then 89 in Glory.
I knew it was Glory, but I couldn't remember.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
This is a rough category for me. I need to brush up on my Oscars history.
Rough game.
It's all right.
this was
it's all
rough,
right.
man.
We're good.
We're going to
Okay,
smooth it
okay.
out. We're going to smooth it out. Rosie, smooth it out.
Let's jump back in the discussion.
Let's go.
Mel Yatkins, what'd you like, what'd you love, what not so much? Ma Rainey's
so
Black Bottom.
Sticking with my notes today. Loved. There's a lot to love about this movie. So much to love about this movie. I absolutely loved the performances by Chadwick Boseman. May he rest in power. Viola Davis, of course. And if you're looking for some solid, flawless acting, it's coming from both of them. Viola Davis has a fabulous knack for making sure that she is honest in her performances. She digs deep into the true nature of the characters that she's bringing to life, and you can tell she did a lot of research for this one. The story's compelling, the characters are memorable, the underlying themes aren't hidden from the audience. Love the costumes. I mean, why can't we bring back those 20s era dresses?
Let's do
Please, let's do this. They paid a lot of attention to those details, and I loved it. The only thing I didn't love was from a camera standpoint. I really wasn't a huge fan of how much that camera moved. I wanted to be a fly on the wall. I wanted to feel like a member of the band in the rehearsal room, and I just never felt like I had that kind of connection.
But the first rehearsal scene they had, didn't you feel like you were in there? Like it was brilliant.
I think it was kind of that one point.
Okay.
And then my one final factoid, I promise it's not a spoiler. Even though the song is called Black Bottom, you cannot dance the Black Bottom dance to this song. It's too slow. It's the wrong tempo. It just doesn't work. And I am not going to go into great detail about how I know that.
Are you saying that he had a point about jazzing it up a little?
He might have. He might have.
Quick thing here. I wanted to get back to what I'd mentioned earlier. I mentioned an unsung hero. A name that you don't hear about as often as the Chadwick Bosemans and the Viola Davises and the Denzels. And that is Ruben Santiago Hudson, the screenwriter of this film. You cannot watch this film and not come away wondering who in the heck wrote this dialogue. And while we all know this was based on August Wilson's play, this was not a copy and paste adaptation, not by a long shot. The runtime of this film is only 94 minutes long. For goodness sake, that's the opening scene in an August Wilson play. So no doubt the screenwriter had a great mountain to climb just in editing it down. Santiago Hudson may have also had the single most important job in all of this and perhaps the most pressure. Here you go. Here's August Wilson dropped in your lap. His legacy, his greatness, his memory. Ma Rainey, here you go. Go adapt this for the screen and don't let us down, right? Don't let Denzel Washington down. Don't let Viola down. Don't let Netflix down and anyone else. And the vast history of this story, the tradition of Ma Rainey. Don't let anybody down, right? That's pressure. He delivered. Not only did he deliver, in my mind, the work is quite equal to August Wilson. And I realize that's a very bold statement, but I don't think it's untrue. Let's take a score.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Dougie.
All right. Well, my score, what a wonderful film. I'm going to give it a 9.
9. Melanie.
I love this movie. I'm gonna give it a 10.
I love it too.
Ashley Mae King.
I'm giving it a 10. It was so good.
Yeah, 10 for me too. That's a total of 39, and based on our cumulative score of 39, the JuJuBeez recommendation for the film Ma Rainey's Black Bottom is...
Clear your schedule. See it tonight.
See it tonight.
Like right now.
Worst one we've ever had.
I'll tell you why. It should be longer. I wanted it to be
Honestly,
longer.
I would watch it longer.
Ashley Mae
Go watch
King.
the play, Doug. This movie has a runtime of 1 hour 34 minutes. It is rated R for language, violence, and sexual content, and you can watch it on Netflix.
Final thoughts. I think sometimes we got to get out of our comfort zone and see things that may make us feel uncomfortable. Ma Rainey's Black Bottom is going to make you shift in your seat, especially if you're white. It's going to make you a little bit uncomfortable.
Yes.
But I feel like I would be remiss if I didn't say with absolute certainty, this is one of the most important films, not only of these last few years, but probably of this last 2 centuries. Very important. Go see Ma Rainey's Black Bottom.
Yeah.
Yes.
Doug Reiser, Mel Yuckins,
Yes, sir.
Ashley Mae King.
Yes.
As always, JuJuBeez.
Yeah.
Peace out. Go see it. Go
I
see
love
it.
when a movie can surprise me,
Yes. I was really excited about the whole thing.
I wanted it to be longer.
I get
wanted
that.
more.
But we're
I
also
wanted
used to
more.
sitting through the 2.5-hour show where it's
It
like,
wasn't.
oh, this is fabulous.
It was an hour and 30. I'm like,
It
come
could
on.
have kept going.
It's
It
a
could have
brilliant,
kept going.
brilliant, brilliant topic.
Absolutely. I'd have watched
I'm
it.
so sorry.
Well, no, I mean, pouring a little out for her homies apparently, but
I ruined a rug. R.I.P. the rug.
No, what's going on with the Coca-Cola? Coca-Cola.
Oh, man.
We need the timestamp of when that happens in the
If you
video
have
because
some
I just
Pepsi spill, you got a little.